Hey everybody, so I've had a lot of inquiries about the balance I posted, the forearm balance that I posted from my Bahamas trip, as well as that sequence from flat belly pulling up into pike and then shifting up to an inverted headstand on Instagram. I do the inversions a lot. It's fun, it's challenging, it's like a challenge that's like a non-scale victory. You know, there's no measurements involved. It's just I work every other day strengthening my upper body or my core or working on my balance, trying to achieve these balances. It's so great for upper body, one. You'll feel it when you practice these things. But it's just fun and it's playful, and my kids do it with me. We do it in front of the TV. We kind of just do a little acro yoga night, or obviously if you guys don't do acro yoga, that's okay. You just kind of play, you go upside down. It's fun, it's playful. So I encourage you guys to try my 60-day summer body challenge group on my heatherbarrett.com. They're posting their videos of trying this sequence, and it's so fun to see. And I wanted to they're also posting their epic failures along with, I posted my blooper reel too, because that's real life. There are several times that you're just going to bust it or fall forward. That's a part of every failure equals a success somewhere down the line. So you just continue to practice. So I encourage you to try it. If you do try all these, I want you to post. I want you to post even if it's a failure, because we will encourage you. I'll give you tips and tricks. I'm telling them, okay, move your head this way, put your arms this way. Like I love that engagement. It feels like they're right there with me. So post on, you can tag me at Give, Inspire, Thrive via Facebook or Instagram. Those are both my business accounts, my Heather Barrett business accounts. I want to see them because it's so fun. So I want to give you some guidelines, tips and tricks, things that I do to work up to those things. And within this post, I'll show you the two balances. There's one that's a forearm, meaning my head is off the ground and I'm balancing just on this. That's a more advanced move. That takes a lot of time to get there, and I've worked on that forever. But the headstand is a great one to work up to, and I'll show you tips and tricks along the way. So first thing, low plank. One of the best things to work on that tricep strength and the shoulder strength that you're gonna need also engages your core. So you're gonna be down just in low plank, elbows are directly under your shoulder, okay? All I want you to work on is just that rocking. Can you touch your nose? Can you come back up? Touch your nose, come back up. I do this almost every other day just to work on this motion, because this is the motion that you go up to when you do a forearm stance. So you're like this. Another thing, dolphin pose in yoga, which is just downward dog, but you're down on your forearms, okay? So same thing, pressure is on my shoulders and my triceps. You're gonna inch, or if you have socks on, you just slide out and then pull with those lower abs to pike. And then slide out, and then pull with those lower abs. So you do that several times. That works on that lower belly, because when you're doing that move where I was straight like this, and I can't do it on here because this doesn't slide, but you slide up to here, then up to here, and then you go all the way up to a headstand. That's gonna engage those lower abs. You're gonna need them, and that will strengthen and help you. Another thing, when you're in dolphin here, you can reach back and hold. So you're putting that focus on that singular muscle. So you're holding on this way, you're holding on this way. You can also do three-legged, where you lift up, work on driving through, and then pressing up. Those are some things. Another thing, when you're in this kind of pike position, you can play with just kicking up. So the biggest thing, if you're not able to do the pike pull from here straight, and just bend your knees and come out. And try, and each time you're just trying to get your tush higher, and eventually you'll keep your legs straight. So back to bending your knees in dolphin. You're here, and you're just gonna kick up, okay? So you're just gonna work on slowly holding just a little bit. I encourage you, when you're doing that kick up, be near a wall, because you will fall forward. So I usually do it where I'm about I don't know, like a foot away from the wall. Let me show you what I mean. So when I go down into dolphin, and dolphin's the one where you don't have your head down, okay? So this is just working on strength. So I kick up, and I kick up, and see how I just barely touch, okay? Eventually, you won't touch at all, and you'll be able to go up, maybe, up, and hold, and you'll continue to do so. Until then, you can hold in that forearm stance and just kick fully up. Like, don't even try to balance yet. Just go all the way up, hold it here, and then come off the wall. And see if you can come off the wall with one leg. See if you can come off the wall with two. How long can you hold that forearm stance? Now, once you kind of worked on the strength there, before I go to the next part, use your couch or a bench, and you can really get into that pike position, right? And then focus on this, where you look up. So you're working on the flexion of your back too. So stick your tush up. Your back should look like this, because there's lots of poses, it's called hollow back, where your back is like this, and your legs are split, or there's lots of things to work up to. So that's a great one for the forearm. Now, once you've kind of done your strengthening moves, then it's time to really work on your headstand. Now, when you do a headstand, you want to use the top of your head. So if you're trying to do this that I showed you on my Instagram, where you pull up and you go here, you can't just put your forehead down, because it's going to be really hard to get up, okay? But if you get your head flat, you'll find that slowly you can come up all the way, okay? Also, from here, when you're practicing, it's okay to bend one leg and then come up, or two legs and then come up, okay? Ooh, about fell over. Bending your legs, placement of your head, spreading out your elbows, all those things are gonna help. I told you that I wanted you to work on by the wall. So when you're doing that slide that I showed you, so your arms are straight. Again, it's really hard on this gym surface, but ideally you want to come from here and you want to be able to pull your body, then you go to here, head goes flat, and then you're going to pull up, right? Now, if you're having trouble from here, you're going to bend your knees and maybe even just kick up, and you have that wall to stop you. If you want, you can bring your knee close to your chest, maintain that flat head, strong arms, and bring your other leg, and then stand up. And it's okay if this falls, because eventually you'll be able to go all the way up and not touch the wall. But I encourage you to be by that wall until you really get that balance. So those are kind of the tips and tricks that I think will help you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Don't be discouraged if the flat belly to pike thing can't happen. Just play in the headstand. See if you can slowly get to just coming from here, putting your head down flat, into this kind of like version of a tripod or like a dolphin, and then just work on kicking up, okay? Do it near the wall. And lastly, if putting pressure on your head is too much, you can always do like the tripod where your hands are not, you're not on your forearms, your head is flat, but your hands are here. So then you work on elbows, and then you can push up. This is like the easier version of a headstand, okay? Because you're using your arms here. And some people, I can't do it today because I've burned out my arms, but some people from that position can put their arms out wide. It's a super cool picture. And it's awesome when you do these inversions. One, you feel like you're in elementary school again. And it's fun to do with the family, but it's challenging. You can hear I'm out of breath just doing it. But I encourage you to try, and I want to see the pictures. So tag me in my business page, on my personal page, it doesn't matter, but tag me, and I want to see all your successes. So at Give, Inspire, Thrive for both my Facebook and my Instagram account, or just look up Heather Barrett. And for all my challengers on heatherbarrett.com, I am so excited to see, I've already had a few people make it. I have a few people working on it, and it's just a fun challenge to do. So have a great day. Use these tips and tricks to strengthen your body, your upper body, your core, and improve your balance, and have fun.